So if you have problem with the sound, we recommend you to use headsets, and on the top bar, click on audio and then click on speaker microphone audio test. And if it still doesn't work, we just recommend you to leave the session and to join again. So welcome again to this eTwinning eSafety webinar. So I would like to introduce myself first. So I'm Maïté Debry. I'm a member of the Central Support Service of eTwinning, and I'm in charge of the question related to eSafety for the eTwinning program. So I'm originally from Belgium, and my background is a master's degree in international relations, and I've been working for European SchoolNet, which is the central support service of eTwinning, since 2008. So I have quite some experience in education projects. So I'm the moderator tonight, and I'm going to introduce also the other speakers. So we also have Sarah Willoughby tonight. She is working with the eSafety team at European SchoolNet since July 2010, and she's coordinating the content and dissemination activities across different eSafety projects and activities. So the key area of work of Sarah is coordinating the Safer Internet Day campaign. She has an extensive background in online safety, in education, and she works for a number of years as a consultant on safeguarding team at Becta. She's also a mother of 2 children, and so she's well aware of the speed of in which young people are grasping new technology, and she will be happy to talk about that also tonight. So then we have Silvia. Maybe Sarah, can you just say hello to everyone? Just to see also that your micro is working well.
Hi everyone, this is Sarah.
So welcome, Sarah. Yes, we could hear you. Thank you. So Silvia Hartinger has been working for European SchoolNet for 12 years now. She has a technical background, and in the past she has worked intensively with the Learning Resource Exchange and related resource applications in several European SchoolNet projects. She was also involved in eTwinning, and since December 2012, she's part of the eSafety team, and she is coordinating the eSafety label that she will present you tonight. She's in charge of the portal and the rollout across Europe. Sarah, welcome.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Silvia. And so we also have Koldo Olascoaga. He's ICT coordinator at the school EASO Politecnico in San Sebastian in Spain. He's eSafety coordinator in his school, and he has helped his school to get a silver label for the eSafety label project. And I see that he's not connected now, but he's the last one to talk, so he still has time to join us. Okay. So now I'm going to pass the to let Sarah talk about the Safer Internet Day. So I'm passing the ball to Sarah so she can start presenting it.
Thank you, Maïté. Just wait, and in a moment my slides will appear.
Yeah, so you can just click on your presentation in the different tabs on top.
Hi everybody, thanks for the introduction, Maïté. My name is Sarah Willoughby. Obviously Maïté has given a brief overview as to my role at European SchoolNet and my background outside of work. I'd like to spend 15 minutes or so today talking to you about Safer Internet Day, the campaign, and also some of the resources that are available to you to help celebrate Safer Internet Day in your own schools, in your own countries, and with your own sort of school communities, be they children and students, or parents and carers, or wider stakeholder groups. Hopefully, many of you will have already heard of Safer Internet Day, but I'll just spend a couple of moments just giving a little bit of a background to the campaign. So Safer Internet Day is organised in February of each year to promote safer and more responsible use of online technology and mobile devices, especially among children and young people across the world, but saying that we're not exclusively focused on the younger users of technology, because we recognise that everybody has a role to play within this arena.
Sarah, excuse me to interrupt you, but can I just ask you to speak a little bit louder, or just getting a bit closer to your mic?
Okay. Okay. Is that a little bit better? Hopefully that's
I think it's better.
Better.
Thanks.
Okay. So Safer Internet Day is now in its 12th year. We're just about to celebrate the 12th Safer Internet Day next week. It originally started in 2004 with around about 13 countries participating within Europe, and it has grown year on year since. And last year we had about 107 countries participating in Safer Internet Day. We're hoping this year will be many more. So it's typically celebrated on the second day of the second week of the second month. Quite a complex formula there, but it's normally the second week of February. And each year, hundreds of events are organised to raise awareness of online safety issues right across the globe. So as I say, we have grown year on year. This is the map as it stands today. So you'll see, we have a concentration within Europe as the roots of Safer Internet Day, but we have representation of Safer Internet Day right across the globe now. And as I say, it's growing year on year. Just today we've had Bermuda come on board, we've had British Virgin Islands, we have a number of African countries celebrating the day, which is a fantastic opportunity for us to get the safer and better internet messages out there. So, as I said, Safer Internet Day will take place next Tuesday, the 10th of February 2015. Each year we do attach a theme to Safer Internet Day, just really to focus people's attention around a particular issue. Now, in past years, this has been typically a very specific theme. We've marked cyberbullying and approaches to combating cyberbullying. We've looked at connecting generations through technology, but last year we decided to take a slightly different approach to more so focus on the positive opportunities that the internet brings. So we worked on the theme, let's create a better internet together, and we've actually carried that theme across this year, because we found that many people were really inspired by that theme. So it's very inclusive in its approach. We're actually looking at this at the responsibility that we must all take in making the internet a better place. And I talked previously about the multiple stakeholders in this. We very much do see this as a collaboration between all the players, so children and young people, parents and carers, educators and social care workers, but also industry decision makers or politicians all have a role to play within this area. Thanks. I shall try and speak up louder still. Hopefully you can hear me. Just moving on here, we do have a central point of focus for Safer Internet Day activities, and that's the website www.saferinternetday.org, and we really promote this as the home of all things Safer Internet Day. So if you're wanting to find out more, do make this website your starting point. So on screen now you have the landing page for that website, and I'll just talk you through some of the key resources that we have there that will help you, as I say, celebrate Safer Internet Day in schools, etc. So the first tab to be aware of is the SID 2015 tab. Changes year on year, as you might expect. And this is really where you'll find various useful resources to help you promote Safer Internet Day in school with your school communities. So you'll find there, for example, downloadable logos and banners that you could use maybe on a school website, maybe on a school intranet, maybe print out posters or use them as part of a teaching activity within your school. Also there we have a leaflet about Safer Internet Day, and that talks a little bit more about the multi-stakeholder approach that I've just mentioned, and makes some suggestions for how children and young people could get involved and what their responsibilities might be within this arena. Likewise, parents and carers and all the various other stakeholder groups. So that's a really useful tool to maybe look at if you're looking for some ideas to help you celebrate Safer Internet Day in your schools. We also have there a Safer Internet Day infographic, and again that's quite a nice visual tool. So as well as giving background information on Safer Internet Day, you could perhaps use it as a prompt for discussion in the classroom. Now these resources are just available in the English language, but hopefully some of you can make use of them in that way, or maybe take bits from them and translate them for your own purposes. The last screenshot on this slide is from our Safer Internet Day celebration video. We typically create a video each year around the theme, and this year we've just created a very short video clip. It's no more than a minute long, just to talk through some of the aims of Safer Internet Day. Also on that page on the site, you'll find that we've rebranded some of our past campaign videos. So there's one on connecting with respect, for example. There's one on connecting generations on Safer Internet Day that you, again, might want to look at to perhaps use as a starting point for discussion in your class. The videos are typically non-language dependent. There's no speech in them. There's typically, with the older campaign videos, there's no sort of barrier to understanding the message through language. So hopefully you can all find something to use within those videos. On to the next area of the website, which might be of interest to you, is the SID Near You tab. And this is really the place to go to find out what's happening around Safer Internet Day in your country. Now, I mentioned previously that we have a number of countries celebrating Safer Internet Day, and it might be useful here just to make a distinction between the European focus and beyond. Across Europe, as part of the Safer Internet programme, we have a Safer Internet Centre in each country. And a Safer Internet Centre is typically composed of 4 aspects. There's an awareness raising function, so they may create lots of resources on eSafety issues, better internet issues, etc. There's a helpline function, which is where children and young people, and quite often parents and carers, can make contact if they have a particular concern or are experiencing a particular issue. There's also a hotline aspect, which is the function for reporting suspected illegal content online. And then we have a youth participation function to our Safer Internet Centres, because we feel very much so that hearing the voice of youth and having youth participate in the creation of our campaigns, checking content that's going out through the Safer Internet Centres, making sure it's on tone for the end user, young people and children, is very important to us. So across Europe, each of the Safer Internet Centres will be your point of contact for local activities around Safer Internet Day. Beyond Europe, we have a structure based around Safer Internet Day committees, and these are typically an organisation which has the support of a ministry within their country to represent the face of Safer Internet Day. So in short, I would encourage you all after this session, or over the next few days, to go to the SID Near You tab, find your country in the list and find out what's happening within your local country around Safer Internet Day. Typically, there will be a point of contact. Typically, there will be a link to your country's own website, where you'll find a whole host of resources in order to allow you to celebrate Safer Internet Day, but more generally. And that Safer Internet Centre would be a really useful point of contact for you throughout the course of the year, not just focused around Safer Internet Day activity. Also on the Sydney EU tab is where we list our industry supporters of Safer Internet Day. And I've just put a few examples up there. We have Ask FM, we have Disney Club Penguin, we have Habbo Hotel. And depending which country you're based in, you'll find probably that you've got various social media sites or various leisure and entertainment sites that your youth tend to gravitate to. So we do try and get a wide coverage, and we've been working quite heavily with industry this year to try and get more presented there, and we're hoping that over the coming days we'll also have profiles for the likes of Facebook, Twitter, Google and YouTube, for example. And again, these are a really useful point of reference for you. Firstly, to find out what some of those main service providers have commitments to in the field of eSafety, online safety, etc., but also how they're supporting the Safer Internet Day initiative, what activities they may have planned. Many of them also put out their own resources around Safer Internet Day, for example. So I know Twitter, for example, have been working with the Australian Safer Internet Day Committee to actually put out a range of fact sheets on Safer Internet Day about Twitter, aspects of the Twitter service. But obviously, if any of you that are able to access resources in English language may well find that that's a useful tool for you to use in the classroom, particularly if you have a large number of pupils using Twitter, for example. So again, keep an eye on that area of the site, because I'm sure you'll find lots of information that's of use to you. One of the other points I should make at this point is, obviously, your first point of contact would be the Safer Internet Centre, Safer Internet Day Committee within your country to find out what's going on locally. But do bear in mind also that many countries have common languages, so you may find other opportunities for using materials that are being produced as part of Safer Internet Day. Perhaps if you were doing a geography lesson, you could bring in a focus on Safer Internet and maybe see what's happening in terms of Safer Internet within that country, or a language lesson, go and look for resources in the language that you're studying. And again, there's perhaps an opportunity there to tie in the messages with the Safer Internet Day message there. The third tab on the Safer Internet Day website that I'd like to bring to your attention is the SID Gallery. And this is where we ask Safer Internet Centres and Safer Internet Day committees to upload some of the resources that they've created around the campaign. So there you will see there that you're able to filter resources by country, by language, or by age group. And then, for example, if you click on the first link, I realise it's probably quite small on your screens, you're actually taken, in most cases, directly to the resource. And this one, for example, is a PDF resource, which you can then browse, download, etc. for your own purpose. So again, if you are doing a programme of work within your schools around Safer Internet Day, either next week as part of the Safer Internet Day activities or at any point during the school year, do make use of that resource. It is growing all the time. We are adding new resources daily, so do keep checking back, because I'm sure you'll find something of interest for you there. Just to finish up, obviously Safer Internet Day is marked on a particular day, say next Tuesday, and there will be a lot of social media activity on the run up to the day and on the day itself. So again, this could perhaps be used as a teaching point to see what's going on around the globe around Safer Internet Day activities. But also, if you are yourself doing something on Safer Internet Day, if your pupils are doing something, we'd love to hear about it. We'd welcome you tweeting, etc., using the SID 2015 hashtag. And also this year, recognising that this kind of multi-stakeholder approach, how we all have a responsibility within this arena, we're also using the Up to Us hashtag, which we felt was perhaps more accessible and more relevant to children and young people. Also, you have on screen there our Facebook profile and Twitter profile details. We would encourage you to like or follow those profiles, but also circulate those details within your own communities, within your own schools, so that you know, we can really get the Safer Internet Day message out to as many people as possible. I'd also like to draw your attention here to our SID Thunderclap. And this is a social media tool to allow us to really make a noise on the morning of Safer Internet Day itself. And basically, if you have a Facebook profile or a Twitter account yourself, you can sign up to support that Thunderclap. And then automatically on the morning of SID, I think it's at 9 Central European time, the tool itself will tweet from your account or place a post on your Facebook profile to say Happy Safer Internet Day. And it's a really great tool for us to spread the word about Safer Internet Day, to show that you're involved in Safer Internet Day activities. At the moment, we are set to reach about 200,000 people through that activity, but we still have almost a week to go, so we're hoping that we're be able to reach many, many more through that activity also. So I just want to
excuse me, Sarah. Sarah, just 1 second. Can I interrupt you before you go on?
Yes.
I just want to tell all the participants that I'm going to open a poll now. And the question is, do you intend to participate to the Safer Internet Day? And you can reply yes, no, or maybe. And then we can see what is the answer. So I'm going to, sorry, I need to just take back the ball and then I will give it back to you, Sarah. I'm doing that now, so at the end of your presentation, we can see what is the intention of the participant. So I'm opening the poll now, and all the participants can now vote, and we will see at the end of your talk, Sarah, what is the result, and I'm giving back the ball to you, Sarah.
Okay, so just to round up on this session, I'd like to leave you with a final thought. It ties in with the poll which Maïté has just opened there.
I cannot give you back the ball, so I'm going to change the slide for you.
Oh, okay. We're okay on this one for now, anyway. I think okay. That's the last one. Very much. Is how you can actually incorporate Safer Internet Day into your eTwinning activities. Can you set up a project around Safer Internet Day or safer, better internet issues? Could you collaborate with another school, for example, on a Safer Internet Day issue? It could be something very generic, like how do we make a better internet? Or it could be something quite focused. If you have a particular issue within your school or within your community that you feel that you need to deal with, you might want to do something around cyberbullying or respect for others online. But as I say, I'd just like to sort of leave you with that thought as to how you might be able to incorporate that within your eTwinning activities. And I think as we close this session, Maïté will talk very briefly about perhaps some of the projects that are already running or have run in the past within the eTwinning context on Safer Internet Day. If you just want to move to the final slide, Maïté. I'll just leave you here with my contact details. If you have any questions after this event, do feel free to contact me. Please bear in mind we're at a very busy point in the campaign, so I will just attempt to get back to you as soon as possible. But beyond this event, if you have any questions around safer internet issues, you're more than welcome to contact me. Or also there, you've got our SID Help Desk email address, which goes to the Safer Internet team. at European Schoolnet. It's monitored constantly. And again, if you have any queries, you can always direct them to that email address also. So, Maïté, that concludes my presentation. I'll hand back to you to talk about the poll and the eTwinning activities.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Thank you. Okay, so let's look at the results. I'm going to close the poll now. So we have 189 people present, and almost everyone answered. I will share in a few seconds the result with you. I just need to wait to close the poll. Okay, I'm going to try to share the results with you. Okay, I'm not sure you can see. Okay, you can see it. Great. So, do you intend to participate to Safer Internet Day? We have 102 people out of 189 that are intending to participate, which is great. It's more than half of you. We are really happy to hear that. Only 6 people say they will not participate, and 45 people say they will maybe participate. So very nice. Thank you for your participation to the poll. So I'm going to show quickly, as Sarah mentioned, we have some some eTwinning projects that are working on eSafety questions, and so we really invite you, if you're interested, to use some of the resources that Sarah presented, for example, or take the opportunity of the Safer Internet Day to maybe start a project with some of your partners in eTwinning. You can see an example of a collaborative project that was running last year. So it's called Safe Internet for All. And also I wanted to show you that we have an eTwinning kit on digital safety. You can see it here. So it can be used as an inspiration to start a collaboration with eTwinning with a teacher from other country. And we also invite you to use it. So now I'm going to pass the micro to my colleague Silvia Hartinger. She had a little technical problem with her computer, so she's going to use my micro. So she will be talking, but you will see it from my name. So she will present you the eSafety label now. And a bit before she finishes her presentation, I will also ask you to participate to a poll to see if you're interested to participate to the eSafety label project. Okay.
Hello, everybody. So indeed, I had a technical problem, and the session is very popular. So I'm the 201st person trying to connect, and the system doesn't let me. So hence, I'm sitting at Maïté's desk now. So I'm the project coordinator of the eSafety label, as Maïté already announced, and I would like to give you a little bit of an introduction to the label. Why should it be, or could it be interesting for you as a teacher? Well, first of all, it's a big source of information around the topic of eSafety, and it helps you therefore to prevent eSafety incidents from happening. It also allows you to apply for the eSafety label, and the eSafety label is a very nice way of showing to the community, to the parents of the teachers, of the pupils, that you're taking eSafety seriously in the school. And it is a personal growth opportunity for you as a teacher. Some facts. So the project was officially launched on Safer Internet Day 2012. So now we're very familiar with the Safer Internet Day taking place in February. This launch was followed by 2 years of research and then pilot. So it's not a very new project. It's been piloted and researched already. Today, we have 16 languages supported, over 1,600 users registered from 29 countries, and this even though their language is not always available. We have over 550 eSafety label applications that led to 439 accredited schools as of this morning. So this is the homepage. If you go to the eSafetylabel.eu site, this is what you see. However, for most of the information, you have to log in. I will explain you later how that works. So this is the homepage, but the real big information is the eSafety fact sheets, and they come also with a checklist. Then there is the forum where you can exchange with other teachers. And finally, the biggest help to you is the assessment platform. Here you fill in a questionnaire, and then you receive a personalized action plan, and depending on your score, you can become a certified eSafety school. You find it in the My School area, and the questionnaire looks like this. It's 30 questions from the area of infrastructure, policy, and practice. If you have all the answers, it takes no more than 20 minutes to complete, but we really recommend you to exchange on the information with other teachers from your school. So once you submit it, you receive this action plan telling you exactly on which areas you're doing a good job, on which areas you could maybe improve, and also where you can find more information to the relevant topic. Depending on your score, you could get the eSafety label. Here you see the bronze version. There's also a silver and gold version. However, for that you need to provide evidence. Evidence that could be your school policy, could be the acceptable use policy, could be a plan on how you deal with incidents in your school, anything that shows that you're really doing eSafety related things in practice. And also, once you've completed it, which is very nice, you can measure your performance against the performance of other schools in your country or across all the eSafety label submissions. So this gives you a good idea if you scored low, for example, in one of the areas, if it's only you or if this is generally a tricky area for all the schools. Here's some quotes from some teachers, because we already had several workshops, and I think it shows that it was helpful for the teachers. But we have Koldo online as well, as you know, and he will later on say a few more words on what the eSafety label means to him. I'm just going to read them out quickly. We realized that eSafety is a lot bigger than just installing an antivirus. So I remember this person was in one of the workshops, and he said it was really a big eye-opener. He had never thought that eSafety touched so many different items. The accreditation we get through the eSafety label is a valuable recognition that we are proud to show to our pupils, parents, and the local community. Being able to reference the eSafety label to my headmaster gave me a stronger argument to move eSafety forward in my school. On the eSafety label community, we find a wide range of useful resources. So I hope that in the future you will also have a look at the eSafety label, and maybe you will have similar thoughts about it. So how do you participate? The eSafety label is a standalone project, so currently there is no connection to eTwinning, so you will have to register. And this means, Maïté just tells me she would like to launch the poll.
Okay, I'm just launching the poll before Silvia finishes her talk, so we can have a look at the result when she finishes. So now the next question is, are you interested to participate to the eSafety label? Yes, no, or maybe. And I'm opening it now, and you can start voting while Silvia is finishing her presentation.
Okay, so while the poll is open, I'll just continue on saying how you can register. So you go to the eSafetylabel.eu site. You click on the Join the Community button. This is the purple slot right on the home page. Then you will get to a page where you can enter username. If you already have a European SchoolNet account, you can use the same account. In case you don't have that, please click on Create Account. And there, just fill in the registration. Once you're registered and you log into the portal, it would be good that you complete the whole profile of your school, because only that lets you complete the assessment form. Because the assessment form is nothing that you complete for yourself, but it's something that you complete for the school. And therefore, I don't know how many of you are IT coordinators in your school or the responsible for eSafety. In case you have such a person, it would be very good that that person registers as the first representative for your school, because only that person will then be allowed to complete the assessment form. This being said, any amount of teachers from a school can register and access the information on the fact sheets and checklists. If you still have any further questions, you can write to eSafetyLabel@eon.org, or there's also, for some of you, there will be a national contact, and you can find out about that, who this is, on our contact page. I'll give the word back to Maïté.
Okay, thank you very much, Silvia, for your presentation. Actually, I see that still some people didn't have time to vote, so I'm going to leave it open a little bit more. And also, I want to tell you that you cannot participate to the poll if you are using a tablet, so an iPad or a tablet or anything, or phone or something like that, so sorry about that. So now I would like, so now that Silvia has introduced the eSafety label and explained the objective, the different section of the website and how you can participate, I would like to ask our guest Koldo Olascoaga to talk about his personal experience as participant to this program. So, Koldo, I'm going to give you now the ball so you can be a presenter. Actually, I cannot give it to you now because the poll is open, but just tell me when you need me to change the slides and I will do it for you, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Maïté.
Yeah, well, you can start now.
Yes. We started with eSafety label 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we started providing our students Google Apps accounts. We were concerned about how they would they use them. Our school is a big school with a lot of students, 1,600 students, 125 teachers, and around 1,000 computers. I had the opportunity to go to Brussels and follow a course about eSafety and eSafety level project. The course gave me a view of the whole picture. We were concerned about the use they will give the accounts, but we need something more.
Koldo, sorry to interrupt you, but I'm just going to give you the ball so you can change the slides yourself, okay?
Yeah, okay, it would be better.
Okay, it's done now. You can change yourself.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yes. This is our school. This is a big school, vocational education training school. As I said, I went to Brussels. I had the opportunity to follow a course about eSafety, and this course gave me another view of the field we are working on. This model, as Silvia said, it has 3 main fields: infrastructure, policies, and practice. Furthermore, it has a platform that offers us, the teachers and the school, reference, a roadmap, a place to start working on eSafety. We filled the assessment form. The platform offers us our first action plan, and after that, we have to decide how to manage in a school the safety process. We created a safety team. We are 5 people: the head teacher, 1 psychologist, the IT infrastructure manager, and the school management system responsible, and me, the ICT coordinator. And with the action plan, we have to prioritize the actions that were there. There are a lot of the system proposed a lot of things, so you have to select which of them do you will start, and we use 4 or 3 criteria to decide it. First of all, is who is involved in the action. There are different actions. Some of them are just for the headmaster, another one are for ACT people, but in another one you have to involve teachers and students. People is the key factor. They are students, they are parents, they are teachers, and usually all of them need to improve their digital competencies. The next one are economic resources. Some of the actions don't suppose to spend any money, and other ones perhaps yes, because you have to offer training to teachers. You have to spend some money on it. And the third one is urgency. Sometimes the schools have some issues and they need to start with some concrete actions in a short term. So we decide which were our first steps. About this, I have to say that I think it's important to select some actions that will be resolved in a short term of time. I think it's good to feel in some months that the school is moving and that you are and you can see the steps in the school. Maïté told me to talk about what I do advise to teachers to start with if they are willing to get an eSafety level. And I think the key is not to focus in the label, but improve the teacher and the students' digital competencies in order to be safe and responsible digital citizens. We have to work in the 3 areas, but and the label will be the consequence of the process. I think it's very important to share whatever we do. In the platform, we have a place to put there our evidences, school policies, how do we manage incidents, our training presentations. I think it's important to share all of these evidences or works. I think sharing them, we can go together further than we will go alone. I think it's important to collaborate in the forum, and the forum that is in the platform is a good place to find partners, to contact people from around, to start working with not alone, but with the collaboration of people from other schools. We had made, but I don't know, Maïté, if you wanted to say anything or to ask anything, or
no, it's okay. You can continue with your presentation.
yes, I thought
change slide. please.
One of the things we started doing, it was to write down what we were doing until that moment, because I know in all the school we are doing things, but sometimes all the things we do are in our minds, are in the teachers' minds, and we have not any common document where we can read how we work in our school. So we started writing down how do we work with IT systems, and that document has been the place of something we can start doing things. I think I'm not explaining well, but it's the beginning to start changing things and improving things. So we write down our IT system management policies. We started with policies for the use of IT system for teachers and students. We are sharing with students all the resources, all the information we have, all the tools we create, and organizing activities with them. We create a procedure to manage digital incidents, and we have been for the last 2 years offering training to teachers.
Maybe, Koldo, I can just ask you to tell me what is the main advantage for your students to be part of a school that is taking part to the eSafety label. And yes,
I think it makes a big difference. I think it offers opportunities to learn about how to behave in a world that is new for all of us, and acquire competencies that will be useful for them in everyday life. I think it's not easy, not for young people, neither for adults, to move comfortable and to feel trustful and safe in the internet.
Okay, maybe now we can finalize your presentation, and I will share the result of the poll, so you can just show your next, yeah. Okay, thank you very much. So let's look at the result of the poll. So,
sorry, Maïté.
Yes?
One thing, I read in the chat something about the Basque language, because some of the tests in the presentation are in Basque language. All the information and presentation we have done along the time about eSafety, all of them are in the eSafety legal platform. They are both in Spanish and in Basque language, in both languages.
Okay, I don't know if Silvia is back, but anyway, the eSafety label website is available in several in 11 languages, including English.
16.
16, sorry.
In 16 languages.
Okay, thank you. So don't worry, Koldo was just showing some of the working document of his schools and in Basque language, but the portal is available and the assessment form is available in 16 languages. So let's now look at the result of the poll. So are you interested to participate in the eSafety label? 99 people on 190 replied yes. So it's more than half of the participants. It's exactly 52%. 5% replied no, so 3% only, and maybe 47 people replied maybe they will participate to the eSafety label, so it's 25%, and 21% didn't answer. So thank you for your vote. So now I'm going to, Silvia, do you want to add anything, or Koldo? Otherwise, I'm going to move on to concluding the webinar.
No, it's fine for me, but maybe
there was a question. Maïté?
Yes?
Was a question about why, as a psychologist, and the answer is that because we have him in the school, so he works with students when they have different needs, and we thought it would be interesting to have him in the team.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for answering the question, Koldo. Silvia, you wanted to add something?
I just wanted to say that maybe I'll show again the site with the. I mean, here you only have the. If you have any questions, you can send an email to this email address, eSafetyLabel@eun.org, or to your national coordinator. In that case, you can do it in your own language, and the URL for the eSafety label is very simple: eSafetyLabel.eu. Just a reminder.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so thank you to all the speakers for your participation. So I'm just going to, we were really happy to have Sarah, Silvia, and Koldo tonight to present you some activities existing and some program existing on internet safety. So in the eTwinning program, since the beginning, we always promoted the fact that the collaboration between teacher and all the activities taking place on the platform should be done respecting a number of rules and that are of internet safety. And so we've been working on this question since the beginning, but now in 2015 we decided to work on this question in a bit more consolidated way. So we are going to create a section on the eTwinning portal for anybody interested, and it will include a number of resources, including the one that you saw tonight, as well as some links and information on professional development opportunities for eTwinners. We will also encourage eTwinners to share resources like lesson plans or anything they use in the new teacher desktop, so the eTwinning Live that will be launched next school year in September. Also, we are going to reopen an eTwinning group soon on the eSafety question. So if you're interested, you can join this group, and there will be an expert and a moderator that will run activities all around the school year on that questions, and they will recommend you resources, and they will also organize some activities. And so last year we had a workshop on eSafety questions at the eTwinning conference, and there will be also one next year. So this year, basically 2015. So again, we encourage you to use the resources and the program that we presented you tonight in your eTwinning activity. So if you want to start a project using these resources, it would be very nice. So now it's 7, it's been an hour that we started the webinar, so we are going to close it soon. Thanks again a lot for your participation. We are really happy to see so many of you that were present tonight. I think we have it's the record for the biggest number of participants in an eTwinning webinar, so we see that there is a huge interest for the question. So I just want to ask all the speakers now if they want to add anything. Sarah, maybe?
I would like to add something.
Yes, Silvia? Yeah.
I can already see that the first registrations from the participants of this webinar of the eSafety level are coming in. So you're very quick. It's good to see.
Okay, thank you. So we have A direct impact. So there is a teacher that asks if, so Massimo asking if you can ask a question. So you can write in the chat. I'm only going to take one question because we will have to close after. And also, you will receive a feedback form by email, and we will ask you to just evaluate the webinar and tell what you thought about our session of tonight. So actually, so the question is, and so we will send a recording of the session also to all the participants, and it will be shared on the eTwinning portal or on the teacher desktop. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good evening. Thank you for participating, and goodbye to everybody.